It's Monday, the 15th of May, 2023, and you're watching Tom and Ben News United Kingdom.
Here is our top stories today. An overturned lorry blocks traffic near St Asaph in North Wales.
A man who murdered a 7-year-old girl more than 30 years ago in Sunderland, Tyne Wear, has been found guilty at a court in Newcastle.
And BBC Northern Ireland journalists to strike on election results day.
A crash involving an overturned lorry has taken place on the A55 near Asaph in North Wales earlier today.
At 2:24 a.m, North Wales Police said, due to a road traffic collision, the road is closed on the A55 eastbound at Wine near St Asaph. This was on the eastbound carriageway at Wine, with the road closure still in place.
Traffic Wales added the A55 eastbound between Junction 28 at Wine and Junction 29 at Pantadillath is closed due to a collision and an overturned vehicle.
Members of the National Union of Journalists working across BBC Northern Ireland are due to strike on Friday the 19th of May for 24 hours.
The strike is in opposition to proposed cuts to jobs and programmes within the BBC. Members voted 83% in favour of strike action, according to the NUJ.
In November last year, BBC Northern Ireland said they planned to close 36 posts in an attempt to make £2.3 million of savings and invest in online services. This is likely to affect the Northern Ireland Council election coverage as voting takes place on the 18th of May and counting on the following day.
A man has been found guilty of murdering a 7-year-old girl more than 30 years ago in Sunderland, Tyne Wear. Nikki Allen was lured to her brutal death in a derelict warehouse 300 yards from her family's home in the city's East End in 1992.
After the trial at Newcastle Crown Court, neighbour David Boyd was found guilty of murdering Nikki, who was attacked with a brick and stabbed 37 times in the chest before she was dumped, dead or dying, in the basement of an old exchange building.
Speaking to Sky News outside the court, Nikki's sister Stacey Allen said that the jury's verdict was the best moment ever and said she jumped up in court and screamed.
Direct flights between Edinburgh and China are to resume this summer after almost 4 years.
Hainan Airlines will operate flights twice weekly between Scotland's busiest airport and Beijing from the 26th of June until the 8th of October. The last direct flight also operated by Hainan Airlines was cancelled in late 2019 due to the COVID pandemic.
Edinburgh Airport said it would be the only direct link between Scotland and China when the route starts next month.
Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has been blocked from speaking at this year's final of the Eurovision Song Contest on Saturday, the show's organiser said.
The European Broadcasting Union, the organisation grouping dozens of public broadcasters and operating Eurovision, said in a statement last Thursday, one of the cornerstones of the contest is the non-political nature of the event.
It added the decision was made by EBU management and not its members. According to the statement, this principle prohibits the possibility of making political or similar statements as part of the contest.
Just remind me which nation we're meant to represent at the contest again?
I know, it's ridiculous.
Like, think about it. Most nations who support Ukraine have allowed him to speak in Parliament or conferences, either in person or by video link. The UK's done it, Ireland has done it, the United States has done it, even Poland has done it. The people behind it are just politicising it.
I know, I've got to agree with you, Ben. What's the matter with allowing Volodymyr Zelensky to speak in the Eurovision contest? Is it because we might get into trouble even more with Russia? I don't know.
Well, if Volodymyr Zelensky is allowed to speak in Parliament and conferences, I don't see why he can't be allowed to speak at contests.
Anyways, moving on to our final story this evening, and Royal Mail Chief Executive Simon Thomson has resigned. The company, owned by International Distribution Services, says it is in advanced stages of appointing a new chief executive.
As first reported by Sky News, Simon Thomson had been in talks to leave the company after his credibility was challenged by MPs, who recalled him for questioning at the Business, Energy and Industrial Strategy Committee.
Mr. Thomson was accused of giving inconsistencies in evidence before the committee. The former state-owned company was locked into a bitter dispute with employee members of the Communication Workers Union, which ended last month when an agreement on pay and employment terms was settled. Here is tomorrow's weather forecast for Belfast: 16 degrees, low of 7 and partly cloudy.
Traffic in Belfast, and there is a road closed due to emergency water main repairs on the B38 Grosvenor Road, country bound from the police station to the A12 Westlink, following a burst water main, affecting traffic heading out of the city centre.
The city-bound side of the road, however, is down to just one lane.
Let's take a look at tonight's batch of viewers' news. Blimey, we sure got them busy. That's quite a lot of viewers' news we got this time.
Yep, I couldn't disagree with you. Anyways, guys, that's the episode for this week. Thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe for more news as it happens. Follow us on our Facebook page listed down below, and catch you next week.